Good afternoon, scholars and staff. Welcome to MB News Shelter Edition. I am your host, Ms. Moreno. Scholars joining me today are
Jimena Avalos
and Arely Colin.
Thank you, Arely and Jimena, for joining us from your home. Jimena will be starting us off by talking about the shelter-in-place.
Thank you, Ms. Moreno. So we have been quarantined for 28 days since March 14th. We need to stay home and keep away from people at least 6 feet, and here are some scholars to interview.
Hi, my name is Camila.
Hi, my name is Diego.
Hi, my name is Roman.
Hi, my name is Talia.
Hi, my name is Vanessa.
What has helped you during these difficult times?
During these difficult times, my mom has helped me by just being there. She would just make me feel safe.
Thank you, Camila. And Diego, what has helped you?
What has helped me is that my mom always with me and it makes me and I get fun.
Thank you, Diego. And Roman, what has helped you during these difficult times?
My family and my mom and my dad.
Thank you, Roman. And now moving on to Talia. Talia, what has helped you during these difficult times?
Something that helped me through these difficult times is that my family is here with me.
Okay, thank you, Talia. So, Vanessa, what has helped you during these difficult times?
What's helped me during these difficult times is that my family is always there, making sure that I get everything.
Thank you, Vanessa. What has been difficult these days?
Nothing has really been difficult, but it's pretty sad that we can't go outside because some scientists think that it's airborne. So just to be safe, we have to stay inside. So I can't even play with my dog.
Thank you, Camila. And now, Diego?
What has been difficult for me is that we can visit other people.
Thank you, Diego. And now, Roman?
What has been difficult for me is that we can go outside, like, to play.
Thank you, Roman. And now, Talia?
Something that has been difficult for me is that we can't go to school and I'm so bored most of the times.
Thank you, Talia. And now, Vanessa?
Something that's been difficult for me is I'm missing my friends and relatives and talking to different people, not just the same 4 people. And it's also been hard doing my work at home because we used to do our math with the teacher, making sure we do everything, being there to make sure we get the problems and turn in our work assignments. And now we can do it whenever we want and turn it in late, and we sometimes forget. And it's been hard.
Thank you, Vanessa. Has anyone been chatting with the teachers, and how has the chats been going?
I have been chatting with my teacher, Mr. Cho, and the chat I like because I get to talk with my friends, and Mr. Cho let us stay for a little bit so we can chat to each other.
Thank you, Talia.
You're welcome.
I have been chatting with my teacher, Ms. Orozco, and it's pretty sad because we don't watch our friends in real life.
Does anyone else have anything to add?
I would like to say that it's scary because our grandparents are at risk. Like, they're in more danger than us because they're older, so they're a little more weak.
Thank you, Camila.
And Jimena, since I have you here, I want to know what has been difficult for you.
Since for us who are at the end of the year, for example, 6th graders, middle schoolers, high schoolers from the university or college, it's difficult for us because we don't get to have like a graduation or promotion. And also we cannot go to school and see our friends.
And Jimena, what has been helping you get through these difficult times?
So what has helped me during these difficult times is that we get to at least chat, and sometimes I get to talk with my friends on my cell phone or computer. I want to thank our guests for joining us in MB News.
Bye.
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 So we have been talking about farm workers. Last week was Cesar Chavez's birthday, and we had a portion where we interviewed farm workers and how they were feeling. This week, I am proud to announce that today is Dolores Huerta's birthday. And I am proud to announce her because she is one of my personal heroes that has inspired me. Areli will be telling you a little bit more about Dolores Huerta.
Thank you, Ms. Moreno. Today is Dolores Huerta's Day in California. This isn't just a state holiday. This day recognizes Dolores' lifelong work as a civil rights activist and community organizer, and her birthday. Dolores Huerta was born in Dawson, New Mexico on April 10th, 1930. Her parents divorced when she was 3. Her mother's siblings and Dolores moved to Stockton, California, where they grew up. In 1962, Dolores founded the National Association of Farm Workers along with Cesar Chavez. Later on, it became the United Farm Workers Organizing Committee and then United Farm Workers. According to Wikipedia, it states, Huerta led the UFW national boycott of grapes, bringing the consumers the suffering and struggle of farm workers. The boycott spread through the California grape industry, prompting the signing of a 3-year collective agreement with UFW. Hoy es el Día de Dolores Huerta en California. No es solo un feriado estatal. Este día reconoce el trabajo de toda la vida de Dolores como una activista de los derechos civiles y organizadora comunitaria y su cumpleaños. Dolores Huerta nació en Dawson, Nuevo México, el 10 de abril de 1930. Sus padres se divorciaron cuando ella tenía 3 años. Su madre, hermanos y Dolores se mudaron a Stockton, California, donde crecieron. En 1962, Dolores fundó la Asociación Nacional de Trabajadores Agrícolas junto con César Chávez. Más tarde se convirtió en el comité organizador de United Farm Workers y luego en United Farm Workers. Según Wikipedia dice, Huerta lideró el boicot nacional de uvas de la UFW, llevando a los consumidores el sufrimiento y la lucha de los trabajadores agrícolas. El boicot se extendió por toda la industria de la uva de California, lo que provocó la firma de un convenio colectivo de 3 años con la UFW.
Sí, muchísimas gracias, Dolores, por todo lo que has hecho por los campesinos, por los niños y el futuro. Yo sé que tú eras una maestra y en el tiempo que eras maestra miraste a niños con hambre, enfermos, sin propia ropa. Y cuando tú viste eso, tú no aceptaste lo que miraste. Tú te dedicaste tu vida a cambio y muchas gracias por lo que has hecho para la comunidad y el mundo. Now, for our special guest.
So my name is Belen Macias, and I am a folklorico teacher. And we met, how did we meet? Was it through, I want to say it was through danza? You were hosting, I believe it was a ceremony. And you had mentioned that you were going to do ofrendas and books. And I'm very into books and I'm very into education, very into folklore and danza. It was through that. And my kiddos got to go. I didn't get to go because I was working, but my kiddos got to go to your ceremonia. So así fue en la comunidad.
Yes, and thank you, Belen, because you donated to the ceremonies without even knowing who I am. I really appreciate that you donated to the school and to the kids. And the reason I invited you to come speak is you're a dance teacher. Can you tell me about the group that you teach?
Yes, my group is Mejidanza. And we practice over on Girl Scouts on Tout Street. And we've been practicing there for many years. I have a lot of the same girls there that we've been practicing there, I want to say maybe 6 years. Maybe more, más o menos, because I look at pictures and las niñas están chiquitas, you know. But yeah, we practice there folklorico and we also do danza azteca, but it's mostly folklorico.
Yeah, and I know that this shelter in place, we have a lot in common. the shelter in place is not stopping you from teaching. Can you share what you have been doing?
So it's a little challenging, and because it is, I would love to see my students in persona. I would love to see and share that energy with them when we're dancing. But I love dancing, they love dancing, and we're at home. So we have to figure something out on doing this, keep on seeing each other, and keep our bodies moving. Si estamos en movimiento, we need to continue. And we're lucky that, I mean, we're not lucky, but we are lucky that we're in a time that we do get to Google Meet or to Zoom, or I use Zoom and get to do this. So they're practicing from home and I'm practicing from here. And we move stuff around, you know, so that we could have space to practice, and we do it. And most of the girls, I want to say most of the girls have been able to join during Zoom, and some of them is hard because all they have is a phone, you know, they don't have like a bigger screen, pero le están echando ganas. And yeah, that's what we're doing, and we're doing it actually 3 times a week: Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Yeah. So we're actually practicing more than what we did before, because before it was Wednesdays, and now it's Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays.
Before we go, anything else you would like to say?
Para los niños, for the kids, we have to keep safe. You know, we have to stay home, and the more we stay home, the faster we're going to be able to go back to school, to go back to the park, and to go back to dance practice and all that good stuff. Wash your hands, and make sure that you guys are telling your parents and your abuelitos, your tios, to wash their hands and to stay safe. And this is going to be over, and we have to support each other and keep practicing. If you guys are practicing dance, keep practicing. If you're doing anything else, if you do sports, practice at home. Dribble your balls, you know, y así you know, with football or whatever you guys do, keep on doing it. Don't let your body entiesarse, como dicen nuestros abuelitos. We can't let ourselves stiffen up. We have to keep moving.
Well, thank you so much, Belen, for joining us. It was a pleasure having you. And again, thank you, because you are making a difference in the community.
And thank you for what you do too.
Now on to Ms. Alvarez with the principal's message.
Good morning, scholars. I just wanted to say hello and hope that all is well. I wanted to give you some riddles. So let's see if you guys can figure out the riddle. Why was the Easter egg hiding? Because it was a little chicken. I'll give you another one. How many Easter eggs can you put in your empty basket? Just one, because then it isn't empty anymore. Anyways, I know that this weekend is probably a special weekend for many of you. I hope you have a great Sunday. This is just a reminder that spring break is up till Monday, and we are back on remote learning on April 14th. I don't know how you guys are feeling, but one of the things that I have been doing is mindfulness. So I thought that we would do a mindfulness sit right now. I have my bell here. And so when you're going to repeat after me, I got my feet on the floor. I got my spine in a line. I got my hands in my lap and my heart to the sky. So when you hear the bell, you're going to close your eyes. What I want you to do is take a deep breath in and exhale. You're going to take a deep breath in and exhale. So I want you to do a body scan. I want you to start up at your head, and you're going to work your way down. You can notice thoughts that you're thinking right now. Try to think of something very positive that makes you happy. Then I want you to go down to your shoulders. Are your shoulders tight? If they are, you can roll them. And then you're going to go down to your stomach and put your hand on your stomach and feel your breathing. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Take a deep breath in and out. go down to your feet and wiggle your toes and just sit for 15 seconds quietly. So when you hear the bell, you're going to open your eyes again. Hopefully that made you relax a little bit. Remember, mindfulness is good when you're feeling stressed or anxious and you just need some time for yourself. So I hope you take care of yourself, and we will see you back on Tuesday. And as we always see it here at Montebella, say it with me, go Scholars!
From all of us in MB News, remember to like and subscribe.
And like we say every single day, go Scholars!
Go Scholars!
Go Scholars! Y sí se puede.